Here is the simple equation for cellular respiration. With a single glucose molecule and 6 oxygen molecules, you get 6 carbon dioxide molecules, 6 water molecules, and about 30 ATP, otherwise known as adenosine triphosphate, which is energy.
This is a diagram of the human cell. In the plasma membrane, you have a phospholipid bilayer, which has hydrophilic heads and hydrophobic tails. Then you have the Golgi apparatus. After that is the smooth ER and the rough ER with ribosomes attached. Then is the nucleus. After that is the cytoplasm, which has the mitochondria. Right outside the mitochondria, glycolysis takes place, which is stage 1 of cellular respiration.
Stage 1 of cellular respiration is called glycolysis. A glucose molecule with 6 carbons is split into 2 groups using 2 ATPs. Here you invest ATP to create even more ATPs. This takes the extra phosphates with it, connecting to both chains. NAD positive accepts 2 electrons, turning into NADH. Then each chain gets with ADP to create 2 ATP per chain. Equally 4 ATPs is what your investment is. The waste product is the pyruvic acid, which is 3 carbons that lead into the next cycle called the Krebs cycle.
ATP totals. In glycolysis, with the investment of 2 ATPs and the gain of 4 ATPs, you get a total of 2 ATPs. The second stage of cellular respiration is the Krebs cycle. The pyruvic acid from glycolysis mixes with 3 water molecules. At this point, you enter the mitochondria. The byproduct of the pyruvic acid and the 3 water molecules is CO2. Then, NAD positive obtains 2 electrons, creating NADH. With that, you get acetyl-CoA. The acetyl-CoA then enters the Krebs cycle. The Krebs cycle is always moving. It is continuous. There are 4 carbon molecules that mix with the acetyl-CoA. That creates 6 carbon molecules. Then, with that, 2 of the carbon molecules turn into CO2, another byproduct. Then, ADP plus another phosphate creates ATP, adenosine triphosphate. FAD turns into FADH2 with more energy, and NAD positive turns into NADH with adding 2 more electrons. That NADH goes into the next cycle of cellular respiration, the electron transport chain, and ATP synthase action. ATP totals. In the Krebs cycle, you gain 2 ATPs.
This is stage 3 of cellular respiration. It's called the electron transport chain and ATP synthase action. This includes NADH, ADP, ATP, phosphates, water, hydrogen ions, the electron transport chain, and ATP synthase.
Go.
The first part of stage 3 is NADH traveling into the electron transport chain.
Next, the energy released from the electrons is used to pump the hydrogen ions through the membrane. After making it through the membrane, the hydrogen ions go through ATP synthase, causing it to spin, making ADP into ATP.